Hey, what's up? I'm your host, Christian Patterson, here to bring you this week's edition of TV20's Inside Sports Report. The West Denison Baseball League recently held their annual opening day festivities. City officials, children, families, and coaches marched from Halloran Park to Thrush Park for the ribbon cutting and the entire day full of baseball and fun. TV20 reporter Errol Porter has more with this story.
Hey everybody, I'm Errol Porter reporting for the City of Cleveland. We're at Thrush Park for the ribbon cutting ceremony, and there's nothing like the great sound of baseball in your own backyard.
Good afternoon. You know, I want to also welcome everybody to the ribbon cutting ceremony for Thrush Park. The baseball diamond is a newly renovated or newly constructed diamond. As I was before the parade, as I was walking in the parade and even after the parade, I was talking to people who said that they had played in this particular league when they were young. And now their children and their grandchildren are either part of the coaching or part of the individual players in the league. And that is what really makes a community. You know, a neighborhood is a geographical area, but a community is one where people come together. And that's the importance of this league, and that is the importance of the investment that we made in this league by doing this particular ball diamond.
Today we're celebrating the renovations here at Thrush Park, also at Dunphy Park. Dunphy's two fields were completely restored. And here at Thrush Park we have two restored fields, 1 and 2, and this one behind us, number 3, this is a brand new field for girls fast pitch softball. So we're really excited to be here today. It was a major investment in our community. As you can see, it brought all the families together and the children, and you know, right now we were judging their they make banners and they have a contest, and today is actually opening day. So, you know, we're grateful for everyone being here. Thank you for being here. I want to again thank the mayor and the administration, because without their help this would never have happened.
You volunteer your time, come out and show these kids some things, and they're becoming social with each other and everything. What a great feeling that is, right?
Yeah, I mean, my kids, they've all been together for a long time, actually. Some of the other teams, they get pieces and parts together, but for the most part, I have kept this team together since many of them are in T-ball together, and then they moved up to coach pitch, and, you know, now they're in the Little League.
Okay, now we have a team with chemistry right here. All right, let's talk to some of the players here. What's your name?
Michael.
And what position are you?
Pitcher in center field. I'm at right field.
All right, who's your favorite baseball player?
Corey Cooper.
All righty, and you?
Giovanni Garst.
And what position are you?
I play second base.
And your favorite baseball player?
My favorite baseball player is Jose Altuve and Francisco Lindor.
There's nothing better than just sitting in your lawn chair watching the kids play baseball. You know, at that moment, for those 2 hours, nothing else matters, right? The kids are playing ball. Nobody's worried about life things that are going on. It's just all about baseball and enjoying the game.
Now let's talk about your baseball career. Did you have some fun in this park also?
Well, I never made the majors, right? But I played here from age 8 to 18, and then I coached here for about 12 years. Won 3 championships with them. So it just means a lot to me. I mean, it's what summer is all about.
Nothing goes better together than baseball and hot dogs. We got the master chef right here, man, does this every year. Tell us about how you love doing this.
Well, this is great. This league's been around since 1955, and we've had as high as 1,500 kids in the 80s, and we're just keeping this going on Cleveland's west side.
Now, how did you get the job of master hot dog chef?
I've been here 47 years, so I've been through it all.
Okay. Now, you played also?
Yes, I actually played in the 60s. Yes, I did.
Okay. Now, you're on the Wall of Fame anywhere?
No, I'm not. No, it's all about the kids here.
It's such a wonderful thing, man. What do you think about the new renovations and everything?
Awesome. This Thrush Field, they did a real great job on it this year. Real happy with how it looks. I hope it keep the rain going and not going, rather.
So we appreciate everything you guys are doing for the kids, man. They definitely deserve it.
I'll come to every Saturday. I'll come to an event like this. What it does, it informally gets the police and the community together. Pretty simple premise, right? Baseball, all-American sport. For me and my officers, we love doing stuff like this. It just builds those partnerships in the community that we need to strengthen, no doubt about it. Also, when you have an event like this, we have our ice cream truck here. which is if you can bring ice cream, dogs, and horses together, we're going to get people out of their houses to come to the local park. I'm saying right now.
And there you have it once again, a great job by Mayor Frank Jackson and his administration and Director Michael Cox on a wonderful job getting these fields back together, getting these kids ready for some summer baseball. And there's nothing left now but for me to eat hot dogs and enjoy some great baseball. I'm Errol Porter, TV 20, We Are Cleveland.
In honor of the Bob Feller Act of Valor Foundation, the U.S. Navy, Cleveland Indians, and the Baseball Heritage Museum at League Park held a special ceremony to salute the vets that served during World War II.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a special welcome to all of you, all of those who served during World War II. We are forever grateful to the greatest generation. Allow me to please introduce our special guests here on stage. The Honorable Thomas B. Modly, Undersecretary of the United States Navy, a proud graduate of Shaker Heights High School, and our keynote speaker today. The Honorable Frank G. Jackson, Army veteran and Mayor of the great city of Cleveland. Mrs. Robin Modly, ship sponsor for the USS Cleveland, LCS 31. And once again, we will introduce our good friend, World War II Navy Corpsman, Silver Star, Purple Heart recipient, Emery Crowder.
You know, I want to welcome everyone to League Park, which is the original home of the Cleveland Indians, and also welcomed Undersecretary of Navy back to the city of Cleveland. He's been here before, he's born in Shaker Heights, a Cleveland area resident. I want to welcome especially you, the veterans who are sitting before us today, and thank you for your service. You know, those who are currently serving and those who are veterans, is because of you that we are who we are today and what we are today as a nation. And you give us the ability to make mistakes that only people who have freedom can do and to recover from. So again, I want to recognize you, thank you, welcome you, and really thank the people who made this possible, the Bob Feller Act of Valor Foundation, the U.S. Navy, and all those other people responsible. So thank you very much, and welcome to Cleveland. Welcome to League Park.
When we first organized this, we felt we might have 35, 40 World War II veterans that would be here at League Park. We have over 129 World War II vets. One gentleman just chatting with was at both the invasion of Normandy and also on Okinawa and Iwo Jima. I mean, just again, the spirit, the service to country that just shines through these gentlemen in the mid-90s is still so apparent, and obviously we're forever grateful.
I tell people a lot that, you know, don't just say thank you for your service to these guys. Sit down and talk to them and listen to their stories, because each one of them is unique, and each one of those stories is incredible in its own way. So that's why these types of events are so important, because like I said, they're old and they are in their 90s, and so some of them aren't going to be around for much longer. So you really need to sit down and talk to them. And for the most part, they're very willing to tell their stories, and it's interesting how matter-of-fact they are when they go through their stories. But it's very hard to imagine, even when you hear it, being faced with the type of adversity that they had to see. But I think they feel like they did what they were told to do, not what they were told to do, but they felt it was their duty to do. So that's what's really amazing about the whole thing.
The 75th anniversary of D-Day was a very nice event that paid respect to all branches of the military, and the veterans really enjoyed themselves.
It's a great event, and you feel like you're at least honoring the ones that aren't here. I think that's the basic thing we're doing here. And it's nice for us too, because we enjoy the speeches that were given. Everybody gave very good speeches, and that's about it. You're going to see the ball game.
Well, the importance of remembering, I think, cannot be lost. We need to make sure that we celebrate the service to our country, citizenship, the love of freedom, and be forever grateful to the men and women who served during World War II. And today was just a little way that we could go about those who served during World War II and thank them personally. And we're going to treat them to a baseball game at Progressive Field. Nothing better than treating them to the great American pastime, a baseball game tonight. So we're looking forward to having that fun event. But today was all about remembrance, and it was also about a celebration of service to country. And it's just remarkable to be here with as many World War II vets that made the effort.
The First Pitch of Summer is a classic community event celebrating Cleveland's rich baseball history. The day started off with a festival at League Park and concluded at Progressive Field prior to their game against the New York Yankees.
League Park, as you know, is an iconic, historic structure that has been around since the late 1800s, and to be able to have the first pitch start here today and go all the way to Progressive Field is unbelievable. And as you can see, we've got hundreds of people, and there's going to be 1,000 people lining the streets, throwing the ball, passing the ball down to Progressive Field, and it's really connecting the history with modern day, and we're looking towards the future because League Park has had a tremendous impact not only on the history of the Huff neighborhood and the region, but it's having a tremendous impact on today and our future here in Cleveland.
The First Pitch of Summer also included a free baseball clinic for kids.
Today it was just special for us to be a part of this event because we always do sports clinics for the kids, but growing up in the Huff area and to be back in League Park and seeing the great things they did with this and the kids from the neighborhood to benefit from it was cherry on top for me, so I'm excited to be here. So I was sharing with some of the kids, like the greats, like Babe Ruth played on the same field that you get to play on. And a lot of kids never make it down to Progressive Field, so to just bring it right to their backyard, man, it was the greatest thing that the Indians, the Sports Commission could do for us, so we were excited for it.
For us, the most important thing is being able to get young people, children, and older children, and even adults, but really for our young kids to be able to come down to League Park, participate, become part of the history and the future of what's happening here, to learn about baseball.
We can't thank Progressive and KeyBank enough for providing the sponsorship of today's First Pitch of Summer event. And to start it here at League Park, the original home of the Cleveland Indians, there's no better place to do it. This is the original home of the Cleveland Indians, and I don't know if there's a better place to start a First Pitch of Summer than right here, where Bob Feller and Babe Ruth and Joe DiMaggio and Ty Cobb and some of the greatest players in the history of the game of baseball played right here on this field. I hope that the young people who are running around the ball diamond today have an appreciation for the true history of baseball, and not just baseball, but the true history of the city of Cleveland.
At 1 p.m. sharp, the first pitch began, where hundreds of Clevelanders lined up to pitch the ball from one person to the next.
The ball will actually be used tonight as the ceremonial first pitch of tonight's or afternoon's 4:10 game against the New York Yankees. So that's really a wonderful thing.
And it seems like Clevelanders really enjoyed this event.
We were just really excited. A family member brought it to our attention on Facebook. Good job, Lindsay. And so we signed up and we came out, and he's been really excited, and it ended up being even more fun than we thought, right? So was it fun? Yeah.
Thanks for watching the Inside Sports Report. If you would like to catch past episodes of the Inside Sports Report, Classic Sports, or any city championship games, head over to our TV20 YouTube channel and click on subscribe.